Hey guys, Tony here, Creative Fish Studio, and there's several of you who keep wanting more updates from me, so I'm just giving you an update on what I'm doing today. Right now we're working on filling up the pond. We're doing a water change to try and overcome this crazy heat that we're having here in Virginia right now. Alright, I was trimming up this water lily and I realized that it was completely out of soil instead of the really airy, light planter stuff that we use for other potted plants. We're going to use this really thick, rich soil that we've got just over here. Try and find some stuff that doesn't have a lot going on in it, and we'll use this to refill that water lily. That should be enough. And so we're going to replant this guy in here with some new soil that we've just gone and got here. And then I've actually got some nice rocks from an old aquarium that I'm going to put on the top. Try and keep some of this soil in place. But just doing a little maintenance here on the pond. Try and get these roots in some nice dirt. Now this is not potting soil, but this is very rich soil. We don't want it as airy and thin and light as the potting soil, because it'll just float right out of here. So I think between this dirt and some of the rocks that I have, we'll be good to go to put this in. Normally I'd use burlap, but I'm actually out of burlap at the moment, so we're gonna make do as is for now. All right, so here we go. We've got some stones, and actually if you look in there, that's one of those really fierce velvet ants. Holy cow, don't want to mess with him. He'll mess you up. So we'll be careful, and we'll set him free in a little bit. We're going to put quite a bit of stone on here to try and keep this from clouding up the water too much. So that should be good. We'll come back for you later, guy, and let you free. No reason to harm you, but you are just absolutely a magnificent ant. Alright, so I've already gone back and trimmed this. I was already working on it. I'm not sure if this lily is going to give me one more bloom, so I'm going to leave it on there. If not, I'll come back and I'll cut it out later, but try and release as little of this into the water as possible and hope that those stones will keep it in there and keep it from disrupting too much. Looks pretty good, actually. So there we go. We'll finish up our big water change here. Hope to get this thing back under control with this extreme heat we've had here in Virginia the past week and a half. I got a new koi that I put in there that I'll show you guys sometime soon. But right now we're going to go around back. We're going to look at something else that I have going on. You can see the water change here. It's soaking wet. We'll jump over all this. But this is where I've got my two stock ponds. It's over on the side of my house here. And so right now we've got some plants that we're going to start growing over here. Taking a few out of the pond. Got a couple of the goldfish from the pond as well. I'm actually getting this tank ready. I want to put some Ranchu in here. But we've got pre-cycled sponge filters in here, as well as a new one that I picked up, a bigger singular center one, as you can see right here, doing its job. That's for a 60-gallon. And we've got that. So between the two, we should have enough coverage for this tank. And then over here is where we've got our fancy goldfish. You can see them down at the bottom, as well as our really big mama sponge filter here, which is good for 100 gallons, which is what this tank is. But we've also got our older media in this one. This tank's been set up for a while with these in here, and they're doing well. So I went ahead and I didn't like these releases that they have here, these drains, so I put some higher. The reason being that if I forget to turn this one off, it'll only drain to about a third of the water out, or no, 2/3 out, but it'll leave a third so that I won't kill the fish and have them come sucking out the bottom or floundering around. So plus I can put a hose bib on there real easy, so I put my own bulkheads into both of these. So we're running the Active Aqua, and it's got a 4 output on there, as well as a little bit of an air controller here. But we've got them on high, And we're just covering this to keep any splash from the filters off, as well as any of the rainwater to keep it off of the electric that we've got running out here. So those are my two that I've got running. It's mirrored, they're Rubbermaid 100 gallons, and they've been doing well. The fish in these have been doing well, and so hopefully I'll get some Ranchu to put in here. I haven't decided if I'm going to do Ranchu or if I'm going to do Arandas, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to do Ranchu and hope that maybe they'll breed, that this water will get warm enough that they'll want to breed, and hopefully I'll be able to get enough that I'll be able to get a male and female. It's kind of hard to just get Ranchu here. So I'm working with my local fish store, Animal Adventure, and they're going to try and order some. I think they ordered from Seagrass, so hopefully they'll have some in stock soon. The last order, they didn't have any of the imports available for the goldfish, so we're just kind of waiting on that. But that is the update for you guys. I'm just totally sweated out, so I'm not going to put myself on camera here because I've been just working in the yard trying to get all this stuff set up and going. So we just have these fish in here literally from the pond to keep it active and moving and swimming and feeding and pooping and all of the stuff to keep this a nice vibrant tank. So before we do the switch over to fish, we'll take them out, put them back in the pond, and we'll do a water change and then add the new fish. But all right, well, here's my sweaty mug. I decided I would unveil myself for the ending, but as always, I just can't believe that you guys want to tune in and watch some of this stuff and are asking for more. So I'm going to do my best to give you more and show you what we're doing, because I've got a lot of fish stuff going on both here and at work. We've got some stuff that we're doing to try and fight Zika or all mosquito-borne diseases in Latin America and around the world. And so we're doing fish and turtles and all kinds of testing, and so we've got that going on. But here at the house, I've got my own little stuff going on that I want to do, and I really want to start breeding some of these goldfish, in particular the Ranchu, and we'll see what else I want to do, maybe Arandas, I don't know. But we've got that coming for you. So thanks for tuning in. As always, Tony here, Creative Fish Studio. Peace out, guys.